Our topic for today is knowledge management. First of all, we need to understand what is knowledge. Okay. Knowledge means knowing something. Let us say Prithvi has knowledge on ChatGPT. I have knowledge on ServiceNow. Let us say Sai Kiran has knowledge on Power BI. Let us say you have knowledge on Power Apps. Let us say Kumar have knowledge on Salesforce. So knowledge means knowing something. I have knowledge on ServiceNow. I have knowledge on ServiceNow. Prithvi has knowledge on ChatGPT. So knowledge means knowing particular area of subject is actually a knowledge. Okay. First of all, we need to understand what is knowledge.
Is it just knowing or being a specialist in that particular?
We call him as a subject matter expert. Just call it as knowledge. Okay. A person is expert in one particular area, we call him as subject matter expert. Okay. So if you have some information, if you have some knowledge on, if you have some information on one particular area, we have some knowledge. Okay. Knowing some information. Okay. Well, in the organizations, if you want to share your knowledge in the organization, if you want to share your knowledge, we can use knowledge management. Okay. So let us say I am a expertise, I am a professional in ServiceNow. I can share knowledge regarding ServiceNow in the organization. Okay. So likewise, some people might be professional in Salesforce. They can share their knowledge on Salesforce. There are some Power BI people. They have knowledge on Power BI. They can share their knowledge on Power BI. There are some people who have knowledge on Tableau. They can share their knowledge on Tableau. Okay. So likewise in the organizations, there will be different application softwares. Okay. People will be expertise. People will be having some knowledge on particular areas, right? To share their knowledge with the colleagues, with the employees, with the users in the organization, we use knowledge management. Okay. So let us say I have knowledge in ServiceNow. I want to share my knowledge to the employees in the organization, to the colleagues in the organization, to the users in the organization. So users means who use ServiceNow is a user, ServiceNow user. So employees means organization employees. Colleagues means our team members. Users means who use ServiceNow. To share our knowledge with the employees, colleagues, users, we use knowledge management. Okay. So those who are expertise, those who are very good at one particular area, they will be mostly creating the knowledge articles in the organization. Okay. So I am a ServiceNow developer. I have pretty much good knowledge on ServiceNow platform. I want to share my knowledge with the employees, with the colleagues, with the users in the organization. Then what I do is I will go to ServiceNow. I will create one knowledge article. Just to type knowledge. Under the knowledge application menu, you have create new module. Click on create new here. Okay. So knowledge base means, guys, for our team, definitely there will be a separate knowledge base. For every team, there will be a separate knowledge base. For ServiceNow, there will be a different knowledge base. For Salesforce, there will be a different knowledge base. So knowledge base will have knowledge base owner. Knowledge base owner will be reviewing our knowledge articles. Mostly ServiceNow development team manager will be the knowledge base owner.
So this is your own knowledge, only your.
Yes. So I am creating the knowledge article to share my knowledge. I am selecting IT knowledge base here. Okay. Just click on cancel here. So I'm selecting the IT knowledge base. This knowledge base has knowledge base owner, this guy, Bernard Laboy, and knowledge base owner is actually Akshay. Manager is Akshay and owner is Bernard. Okay. So you will select the category. You just select ServiceNow as category. Okay. And now we have valid to time. So valid to time means, let us say as an employee, we are valid till only 55 years. So once we reach 55, they'll forcibly ask you to leave. So your service is done. You can get out of the organization. They'll say politely. Okay. They'll not speak to you rudely. And they'll facilitate you and then they'll give you some bouquets and all. Okay, your service is done. You can just move out of the organization. So likewise, these articles also valid till certain period of time. Okay. When we create the knowledge article, we will also specify till which date this particular knowledge article is valid. Okay. So this valid to date is actually something that that is actually a retirement date. Okay. So then here I am actually providing top ServiceNow issues and solutions. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you how this date is defaultly populated, right? So how this date is default populated and all I'll tell you. Okay. So top 10 ServiceNow issues and solutions. So as a ServiceNow professional, I can understand what are the issues that are actually coming for ServiceNow and all, what end users are facing issue and all. I can guess it. So those solutions I am creating for knowledge article. Okay. So now I am copy pasting the content. Okay. Okay. This is a HTML type of field. HTML type of field means we can increase the font size, you can add the colors, you can add the borders, you can add the underlines. So you can actually make the content more creative using this HTML field. I'm selecting this one and increasing the font size to 14. Okay. Then what I do is I'll create the knowledge article. Firstly, when I created the knowledge article will be in the draft state. Draft means you just created one knowledge article. In the draft state, no one can see this knowledge article except you. After that, what you will do is you will click on publish here. Once you click on publish, what happens? It will go to your manager, the knowledge base manager. Here you can see the knowledge base manager. This guy will receive the approval. So just clicking on publish here. Okay, this is the knowledge article that we created. Remember this knowledge article number 10121. So now in which state it is in? Review state. The knowledge article will be reviewed by the manager. Okay. And what he does, he'll come here and click on view article. Okay. So guys, the one who has good knowledge on one particular area can create the knowledge articles. Okay. Every employee can create the knowledge article, but it must go through some process. You cannot blindly create the knowledge articles. Okay, this is how the manager will see the knowledge article. He will read through it. He will read through it and he will understand if this requires any modifications. Are there any spelling mistakes, any screenshots, any audio file, any video file? If there are any suggestions, then manager will actually read through it and he will actually provide his feedback. If he likes it, then he will approve it. And see, if he likes the content, he will approve it. If he don't like the content, he will reject it. If he rejected, it will go back again. It will go back to draft state again. Okay. So let us say we have approved this one. Once the knowledge article is approved, now the knowledge article is in the published state. Knowledge article is visible to everyone when it is in published state. So knowledge article will be visible when it is in the published state. So every employee can see this knowledge article when it is in the published state. Only organization, I mean, total organization can see this. Those who are using ServiceNow, they can see this. If you want to make it specific to only your team members, we can also restrict it. Total organization can see it by default. If you want to restrict it to only your team members, you can restrict it. Yeah. Okay. Now it is in the published state, right? How employees see this knowledge article, I'll show you now. So they will see this knowledge article in a portal, service portal. So to the base URL, this is the base URL. To the base URL, you have to add SP in the end. You can search with this keyword. You can search with any keyword that is there in the knowledge article. In the knowledge article, we wrote so many things, right? If any keyword found, it will actually give that result. So top 10 ServiceNow issues and solutions. So this is how employees will read the knowledge article. Yes. No. Okay. Employees can read this knowledge article, can provide their feedback here. They can provide a rating. They can mark this as helpful, yes. They can also provide their comments as well. Okay. So Vamsi, this will be directly done in prod. The knowledge articles creation will be done in the prod. Okay. So we can provide our ratings, we can mark it as helpful, we can actually we can leave our comments as well here. So likewise, every employee will read this knowledge article, they can provide their feedbacks. They can provide their feedbacks. Okay. If you scroll up here, you can see most useful articles. How do you identify the most useful articles? Based on the feedback that we received, we'll identify the most useful articles. Based on the feedback that we received from employees, we will identify the most useful articles. If you go back here, click on IT knowledge base, top rated articles. The knowledge articles which has got highest rating. Top rated articles. So based on the feedback that we received, we will identify the top rated article. Most viewed articles. Whenever we see the knowledge article, view also will be counted. How many times the knowledge article is viewed. So most viewed articles also we can identify based on the feedback that we received. So we'll create a knowledge article, we'll publish it, employees will see the knowledge article and they will provide their feedback. So you can see feedback management here. Feedback management. So here in the feedback management, all the feedbacks will be stored here. Okay. We'll allow you to ask the questions in the end. Okay. So you can see, you can just click on all here so that you can see all the. So we provided a feedback, helpful. That is stored here. We provided a feedback called good. That is also stored here. We marked it as helpful. Yes. We provided 5-star rating. Who provided? Uday Gadiparthi. Who marked it as helpful? Uday Gadiparthi. Who provided the comment? Uday Gadiparthi. Who provided the comment? So what is the knowledge article that he has provided the comment? So the feedbacks that employees are giving will be stored here. Using these feedbacks, we will identify the most useful articles, most rated articles, most viewed articles. Views also will be counted. Whatever you are searching also will be counted. So we'll go to the view log. So who has viewed? Uday Gadiparthi has viewed this article 2 times. The article number is 10121. This article is viewed by Uday Gadiparthi 2 times. Viewed, yes. How many times this article is viewed? Who viewed it? What time it is viewed? Will also be stored here. Search log. So what did we search in the past? Also can be stored here. 5 minutes ago, Uday Gadiparthi has searched this particular keyword, and in that time we have got 5 results. Okay. So based on the feedbacks that we received, we will identify the most useful articles, most rated articles, most helpful articles. Okay. That is fine. So let me just go to the knowledge article. Now it is in the published phase. And then once the time has come, validity time is reached, it will go to pending retirement state. Blindly, it will not go to retirement state. It will go to pending retirement state. Automatically, it will go. You will click on retire here for now. It will go to retirement state, pending retirement state. So if it is in the pending retirement state, again, the knowledge base owner will have to cross check. Okay. Knowledge base owner has to cross check. If this still knowledge article is useful, then he will reject it. Once he reject it, it will go to publish page again. He has to change the valid to time. If he finds that this knowledge article is no longer useful, he will click on approve. So that knowledge article will go to retirement state. If it is in the retired state, knowledge base owner and the author who has created the knowledge article can republish this one if they want. Can republish this knowledge article if they want. Okay. Now the point is, here as a ServiceNow developer, our duty is to design this knowledge management process. Our duty is to design this knowledge management process so that every employee in the organization use this knowledge form to create the knowledge articles. As a ServiceNow developer, our primary responsibility will be designing this knowledge form. Sometimes we also will use this form to create the knowledge articles. That is secondary duty. Primary duty is to design this knowledge management process. If you design this knowledge management process, it will be used by every employee in the organization to create the knowledge articles. Okay, that is fine, guys. So we have knowledge form. First, it is in the draft state. Once we click on publish button, it went to the review phase and it has sent an approval to the knowledge base owner and manager. Once they approved it, it went to publish phase. It went to publish phase. In the publish phase, it is waiting for valid to time. So once click on retire, once we click on retire, it is going to pending retirement state. And it is sending approval to the knowledge base owner. Once he approves, it is going to retirement state. So here we are seeing publish button. We are seeing retire button. Those buttons we have to create it. Okay. Once we click on that button, it is going to review phase. It is sending the approvals. Those buttons we have to create it. In the back end, there is a flow. That flow also we have to design. This form we have to design. The actions are nothing but buttons. Those buttons we have to create it. The back end flow we have to design as a ServiceNow developer. So now we will see the back end flow. The back end flow will be there in the knowledge base. The back end flow will be there in the knowledge base. You have to go to the application navigator, go to the knowledge bases. Go to knowledge bases. We have used IT knowledge base, right? So here you can see valid to time is automatically populated is what we discussed, right? You remember? This valid to time is populated 100 days from the current date. Because in the knowledge base, it is mentioned as 100. Because it is mentioned as 100. So it will add 100 days from the current date. That date will be automatically added here in the valid to. Okay. In the knowledge base, you can see disable commenting. So in the knowledge article, in the knowledge article, so now it is not in the published state, right? That is why it is not appearing. It is not in the published state. That is why it is not appearing. Okay. Here we are actually allowing them to provide the feedback. Allowing them to provide the helpful or not. Allowing them to provide their comments or not. We can disable it if you don't want. Disable commenting, disable suggesting, disable category editing, disable rating. disable rating, disable mark as helpful. You can disable all the options. Let me just save this one. Let me just refresh this knowledge article. If I scroll down, you see rating option here. Do you see mark it as helpful? Do you see commenting option? That option we disabled through the knowledge base. Okay. In the knowledge base, whenever we selected the knowledge base here, valid to date is populated, right? Likewise, if you want to populate short description and content automatically by default some content. If you want to populate some content by default, in the knowledge base, you can provide a short description. Getting around with teams, please follow below steps. This I want to populate by default. Let me create one more knowledge article so that you will understand better. I'm creating one knowledge article here. I'm selecting the IT knowledge base. As soon as I select IT, the valid to date will be populated automatically. If you click on OK, in the short description, getting around with the teams, please follow below steps, got automatically populated, right? These are actually populated from the knowledge base. As we have provided getting around with teams, please follow below steps. Okay. And if you come here, knowledge base has owner, knowledge base has managers. These are the approvers. And here publish workflow and retire workflow. You remember in the draft stage, we clicked on publish. When we clicked on publish, this workflow will run. This workflow will run. When you click on retire, this workflow will run. What exactly this workflows does in the backend, we will see now. So there is a separate workflow topic in the course curriculum, guys. We are just understanding how the knowledge management is working in the backend. To identify the knowledge article, the workflow name, go to the workflow editor, go to the published phase. This is the workflow. It is running in the backend. So whenever you click on publish, first it is sending approval to the knowledge base manager, owner manager. If they approve it, they are keeping it as publish. If they reject it, they are again moving it to draft state. They are again moving it to draft state. Getting my point? So similarly, when they click on retire, retirement workflow is running. When they click on retire first, okay. So first it is going to the pending retirement state. Then it is sending an approval to the knowledge base owner. Once they click on approve, it is going to the retirement state. Once they click on reject, it is going to the previous state, initial state in the sense published state. Then it is actually ending the work. These flows are running in the backend. Suppose if you have to customize these flows as a ServiceNow developer, we'll have to customize these flows. So it is sending approval to the knowledge base manager and owner, right? So apart from these two members, if I have to include another member to receive the approval, so we ServiceNow developer will modify these workflows. Okay. So from the form, from the knowledge form, from the buttons, from the flow in the backend, this knowledge base, everything we will take care as a ServiceNow developer as per client suggestion. So as a ServiceNow developer, our primary duty will be designing the knowledge management process. Okay. So client will ask you, whenever the knowledge article went to the pending retirement state, immediately the knowledge owner should receive the email notification. That email notifications we will configure as a ServiceNow developer. Getting my point? The knowledge article will go to immediately pending retirement state. Immediately the knowledge base owner, we have different knowledge bases, right? Every knowledge base has different owners, right? So the knowledge base owner will be receiving the email notification that this article is going to be retired. Kindly take the appropriate action. So in the valid to date, guys, we can also select the valid to date. Valid to date is automatically populated. We can still adjust it. Suppose if you are selecting valid to date in the past, can it be in the past? Valid to date can be in the past. It should always be in the future, right? So what is it telling? Date cannot be in the past. This validation I have done it. We as a ServiceNow developer have to take care of these validations. Getting my point? Okay. So here we have how many processes in the knowledge article? How many stages here? We have draft stage, review stage, and published stage, pending retirement stage, and retirement stage. If I have to include a new stage in between these stages, we will ServiceNow. We ServiceNow as a ServiceNow will include that stage in the middle. You got an idea, right? What are we going to do in the and all? Our duty is different. Our duty is not to create the incident records. Our duty is not to create the problem records. Our duty is not to create the change requests. Our duty is not to create the knowledge article. Our primary duty will be designing this incident form, problem form, change form, and knowledge form. If any customizations are these forms, we will modify it as per the client. Okay. So, and one more thing, we also will be creating the incidents. That is our secondary thing. We also will be creating the problems. We also will be creating the change requests. We also will be creating the knowledge article. That is our second duty. Primary duty will be designing these processes, incident management process, problem management process, change management process, and knowledge management process. Okay. Okay. So now, guys, I have seen in some interviews, the interviewer's point of view is little bit different. Some interviewers directly will go to technical part. Okay. Some interviewers will go to directly technical part. And if you are able to answer the questions technically, they'll come to the theoretical part. They'll understand. They'll ask you, what is incident? When do we create incident? What is problem? What is the difference between incident and problem? Can we create a problem from incident? What is parent incident? What is child incident? Can we create a change request from incident? What is change request? Can we create the knowledge article from incident? They'll ask you some theoretical questions. So if you are able to answer 100% technical questions, if you are not able to answer these theoretical questions, they'll think that you don't have, you know, practical experience. See, as I have some real-time experience, I can tell them what is incident, what is problem, what is the relation between everything and all. But the guy who hasn't worked, he can't explain, right? So just to get to know the candidate is actually having genuine experience or not, so they'll ask these theoretical questions. Just understand, guys, incident management process, problem management process, change management process, and knowledge management process. Be thorough on these processes. You might be technically good. If you are not answering questions to the theoretical part, then they will think that you are not a genuine profile. Okay, I've seen a lot of people who answered technically strong. They answered all technical questions. They are struggling to answer these questions. We can also call this as managerial questions. Getting my point? We can also call these as managerial type of questions. Managers will never ask technical questions. The managers will ask the theoretical part, something like this one. Okay. Okay. So now you can see we have source task and you have attachment link and we have display attachments. Okay. We'll go to our knowledge article, which we created in the past. What is this? In the meantime, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me, guys. Konda, any questions?
Yes, Uday. For this, we can for knowledge management, we can restrict to particular team. You said no, I think.
Sorry, Gotipati, please.
Okay. For knowledge management, in this knowledge management,
Hmm.
so what we have published, it will be restricted to particular team. We can change it.
We can restrict it at the knowledge base level.
Yes, 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 yes,
In the
yes.
knowledge
How?
base level, if you come back, if you scroll down, you can see can read option. Okay, you have can read option. You can click on new user criteria. Kindly keeps yourself muted. Okay, so you can create user criteria who can see the knowledge articles. In the knowledge base, there is a tab called can read, that is called a related list. When you click when you create a new user criteria, who should read the knowledge article, you can restrict it to only those members. Looks like I have got some network issue. Vamsi, yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, Uday. So one common question, like every form we are seeing, apart from like top section, like entering some details. So below we see some what I can say, some header, like where just scroll down below, like there's some approval, some other also we are seeing for different forms, right? So those are also like kind of fields only, or it is something different actually. So
That is something different. That comes under related lists topic.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Let me give you one. Let me
yeah.
answer your question, Vamsi. So let us say there is one server. On that server, there are 30 dashboards, 30 websites, 30 web slingers. Okay. So likewise, there are 10 servers. In every server, 30 dashboards, 30 web slingers, 30 websites. Okay.
Okay.
So for that server, these comes under related lists. Let us say when you open the server, on that server, how many dashboards are running? That comes under related list. How many websites are running? That comes under related list. How many web slingers are running? That comes under related list.
Okay. So those things also we can customize, right? Or
Yes, in ServiceNow, everything can be customized.
okay.
Everything can be customized. 99%. Okay.
But Uday, in real time, like actually, yes, my going through the like ServiceNow related things on the Google. So 99% and more than 90%, they will prepare the forms and everything in a industry standard, right? So which are directly we can use. But in the real time, how the requirements will come, like apart from customer like new applications, existing applications, like how much the like developers can get the like changes or the existing forms or those things.
See, development will always be there.
Okay.
Development will always be there.
Mhm.
Okay. So it is not that once we have completed, the development is done. Okay. So recently I have got a requirement. On the incident form, I have to create a button.
Mhm.
When I click on that button, it should direct me to the Microsoft Teams.
Okay.
And who has created the incident, right? That person should get the Teams message automatically when I click on that button. So chat with caller. Whenever you click on that, it will send a
Mhm.
message to the caller on the Teams with the short description regarding short description. He'll get the
Mhm.
message. So
Okay.
you are clicking on that button from the incident, right? So that
Mhm.
it will send a message regarding short description, incident short description. That guy will receive the message. So that is actually development. So the development will always be there.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
we will be getting a lot of customizations. Okay, don't worry about it. Work-wise, you'll be getting a lot of things.
Okay.
ServiceNow has lot of openings because it is customizable. You can customize the platform according to their organizations. Customizations has no limit. Customizations has no limit. That is why the ServiceNow has a lot of opportunities.
Okay. Yeah. The problem is like sometimes they will ask to put the entire fold in the like different customization. So there we feel some headache, right? Like if some are like which are we can able to we can do that, but sometimes like they will ask some animations kind of these kind of
No,
those kind of like
animations and all,
so
they don't ask you.
no, this is actually this is happened to me like me before in some development. So they're like they will ask like what I don't want whatever the existing things I don't want, like everything needs to be customized.
See, the fact is that clients are the ones who are paying us.
Yep.
Okay, they have a right to ask to get the
Mm-hmm.
monkey from the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to convince them.
Okay.
If you do this, this will take this much time. If you
Mm-hmm.
so if you do this, system will be impacted when you upgrade it. Something like that, you have to convince them. If he is not convinced, some clients will be there.
Yep.
They will think that we are paying, they have to do it.
Yep. Ha.
So that is your fate.
Yes.
You understand my point? So 99% you don't get those kind of clients.
Ha.
If you get that kind of client, then that is unfortunate.
It's better to switch the
See,
company.
it is like we'll go to some owner to work. Okay.
Ha. Yes.
Some owners are like, as I am paying, you have to do it like a donkey. Something like that. Some
Mm-hmm.
owners will think. What some owners will think, okay, this guy has to continue with us for long time. So
Yep.
no need to apply pressure on him. Something like that. Some
Yeah.
clients will think.
Yep.
So if you are unlucky, you will go and sit into a RAD project. See,
Yep.
that's fate, guys. That's fate. If you are a lucky person, when you will be a lucky person, when you learn the subject, you will be a lucky person. See, if you learn subject and then you got a route project and they are not allowing me to drink the water as well, means you'll get out of the project and you'll go to
Yeah.
a project where you will get some time for family as well, for work-life balance and all. Remember, when you get a route project, don't work in that project because we have to balance our life and balance our work as well. We are not born to work. We are born to experience the life. Unfortunately, God hasn't given us. I mean, God has given for food. Okay, God hasn't given the much wealth. So that is why we are working. Okay. Vamsi, let others ask the questions, Vamsi.
Yeah.
Just a moment, guys. Sir, you're asking a question.
Show the HTML, but there are options also.
Hmm.
Change it to a different form. Other than HTML format.
There is one format. You can directly show the website link. Okay. Without HTML form, you can directly provide the link there. Somehow, why this has stopped you working? So from incident also we can create a knowledge article, guys. From incident also we can create a knowledge article. How can we create the knowledge article from incident and all? I'll show you in tomorrow session. Tomorrow onwards, technical topics will be started. Don't miss the sessions from tomorrow onwards, guys. Okay. Actual technical topics will be started from tomorrow onwards. It will be more interesting. By end of this course, you will have a clear picture on ServiceNow platform. End to end. Okay. You will have a clear picture on ServiceNow platform. Any questions from anyone, guys? Vamsi, now you can start your music.
Uday?
You can go ahead now.
No, like right now there is no.
See, very first thing, 95 to 96% solutions you will get from ChatGPT, guys. Okay. If you are getting one problem means some other might have already got that. Some other people might have already got that. Let us say you applied recently what I have done. I have updated my mobile number in the Aadhaar card. So they told that within a month or something like that, it will be updated or something they told. So when I verified it, it is not updated. I just Googled it. Why did I Google it? Same issue might have faced some other members, right? Aadhaar card, everybody is using Aadhaar card, right? So similarly, whenever we are facing a challenge, that challenge might be faced by some other person in the past. That you can search it in the Google. You will find that solution. 95 to 96% solutions you will get it. That 4% solutions you will have to struggle. If you remember, in our childhood, we used to refer the textbooks and everything to get 100 marks. So everybody can get 90, 95 marks. To get those 5 marks, we have to refer textbooks, everything and all. Getting 95 marks is easy. Getting that 5 marks is very difficult. Remember, getting till 95 marks is easy. To get those 5 marks, we'll have to refer the textbooks. We'll have to contact the teachers. So that 5% you'll have to struggle. Okay. Yes, sir.
In case we're not able to get it from chat.
Hmm.
So is there a Teams ServiceNow support team which can help us?
Yes. So ServiceNow team, we should not go to ServiceNow team for technical solutions. Suppose our AC, we purchased AC from Tata company, we purchased AC. Something is not working means we'll go to Tata company for service. So similarly, TCS is purchasing ServiceNow from ServiceNow company. If something ServiceNow instance is down, we'll directly go to ServiceNow company. Support and all we will get it, but not technical support. Getting my point? Suppose you have deleted something, that backup is not available. Then you have to go to ServiceNow. Okay, I deleted something that is accidentally. I want that back again means they will help you. Technical support and all you will not get from ServiceNow company. Technical support you have to do it. You can learn it from Now Learning portal. So I always use this one to enhance my skills. So in ServiceNow, there is a new application that has come. And I want to gain that knowledge about that application. Then I'll go to Now Learning portal. I go to Now Learning portal. And I will search for that course name. And I'll start learning in the Now Learning portal. That I'll show you in tomorrow session. Okay. If something new has come in ServiceNow, that you can learn it from Now Learning. Okay. Any questions from anyone, guys?
Yeah. Hello there.
Yeah, hi.
Actually, you said like they may ask the theoretical questions on like this management things, all right? Incident management, problem management. And you said there are many different type of forms, like 6,000 or something forms are there in service. How much knowledge we require? Like these are enough, like incident management, problem management.
These are enough.
Theoretical knowledge is enough, right?
They will not ask about all 6,000 forms. They will ask
Yeah,
maximum incident, problem, change, user, group,
yeah. These are the basics.
roles.
Yeah.
These are the basics. By end
Yeah.
of this course,
Yeah.
you will get a clear idea.
Okay.
And also, I want to make your life easy. Then I have actually prepared the interview questions. Okay, about the theoretical questions, technical questions, and all. Total 450. Total how many? Around 450. Yeah? Around 450 I prepared. I'll also prepare even more questions so that 80 to 90% of the questions they will ask from these questions.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
Okay.
And one more thing is not about this class actually. Is there any chance that the recordings will be uploaded by the day itself? Is there any chance?
She is not available. She will be leaving the office at 6. That is the challenge here.
Oh.
I should find an alternative way for this one.
Yeah, because if it is very helpful if it is uploaded by the same day itself.
Yeah, I'll try uploading it because I'll have to find a person for the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, understood.
I'll try to do it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. And okay, guys. By tomorrow, I'll request everyone to get the PDA ready, and we'll have to do hands-on technical topics from tomorrow onwards.
Uday, like when will you able to like?
Yomsi, go ahead, please.
No. So this interview questions. So now you will share or like maybe after end of the course like.
I'll share it after 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
And Gautam, I think you pinged something. Yeah, Gautam, definitely we'll talk after the class. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll see you out there in tomorrow session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all.
Thanks, you.